us now out on Arranmore. They have a busy afternoon ahead because it's a roar by the Foreshore and it's returning to Arranmore today. This is organised by DLDC. So the gathering is at Leabgarrow Beach, which is just down from where you get off from the ferry there. And our sales manager, Sean Quinn, is there.
Hello, John. How are you?
All good here.
Well, I'll tell you, I think I'm nearly in the Spanish Costa here today because the sun is shining in Arranmore. First time ever on the island for myself. And one of the locals told me that it's like this all the time. So I'm definitely taking my summer holidays here in future. It really is stunning, John. I don't know if you can see in the background if anybody's watching online, but it's incredible. The sun is shining. It's 20 degrees and it's the start of the Easter holidays. And they've got a great fun-filled packed today on the island. And it's thanks to Donegal Local Development Company that we're here today. And I'd like to hand you over to Martin McDevitt, who is the Community Development Manager of Donegal Local Development Company. And also who's going to join us shortly will be Maureen McCafferty, who is the Daycare Centre Manager on the island here. So Martin would like to say a few words, and I'll pass him over to you, John.
Hi, Martin. That setting in the background there, it looks so good. I thought it was a painting.
No, it's all real, John.
Is it?
And thanks for having us showcase the fantastic facility in Arranmore on the shorefront.
Yeah.
And the weather's certainly come out to play today too.
Well, it certainly has because in April you can get any sorts of weather. In fact, in the last couple of weeks we've had all sorts. We've gone from very warm to pretty much very cold and hail showers. But the sun's shining there today, which is great, and that helps because you've got a lot of stuff organised down there at the Foreshore.
Yeah, we do indeed. We kicked off there at 12 o'clock. We had some circuit demonstrations from one of our instructors of the activities that happen here. But at the moment, we have some beach games going on, and we have some demonstrations of sailing and kayaking out in the water. We do have a packed agenda up until 2 o'clock, and we have some music performances. We have our community choir here on the island performing. And we have a lovely barbecue, and we've children's chalk art. There's a packed agenda, and we're delighted to be able to showcase that today to all your listeners.
And it's all free.
It is indeed. Active Arranmore is part of our Empowering Communities program that DLDC manages. It started off as a pilot program in January 2023. So we've been delighted to be able to run this now into our third year. So it's great to have a program dedicated on the island for, as the name says, it's empowering communities. So it's looking at the individuals, it's looking at the community groups, it's looking at facilities, and being able to look at what can happen in a community and for their legacy and sustainability of physical activity or also social aspect or that connection. So it's great to bring lots of those activities together into, I know it's a short time frame of a couple of hours, but it's great to showcase the vast range of activities that we do here.
Okay, there beside you is Maureen McCafferty, who's manager of the Daycare Centre. And obviously today's event is for all ages, Maureen, but it's important that older residents on the island are included.
Oh, 100%. We're very blessed to be here today. Active Arranmore has been a massive part of our service there in the last 18 months, or maybe 2 years. There's been a bit of a big development there. We've got ukulele players, we've got chair yoga. Things have enhanced so much over the last couple of months. We had the HSE coming in as well, giving us some falls prevention tips. So there's been loads of things happening on the island, as we were very blessed and very thankful to Active Arranmore, to Martin and his team, who've been able to enhance the service and the days the centre is opened. The clients don't even realise how talented they are. We've got a bit of a ukulele band going on there, so we're hoping they might actually showcase their talents today. We have a girl coming in, does some chair yoga with them, and again, that could be demonstrated today on the shorefront as well. So yeah, it's gave them a whole new lease of life in the last couple of years. Active Arranmore have been coming to join us, so thank you to Martin and his team.
Rural life can be isolating for many elderly people, and then add in the fact that island life can be at times very isolating. So it's important that these sort of supports and sort of activities and I suppose often the sort of things that you do day to day at the centre are there, and then on a day like this that everything is brought together and it's multi-generational.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's the day centre's been operating for over 40 years. Um, it's a massive part of the island for young and old. We were very fortunate. A lot of the schools would come along and join in with the old people, the seniors. They give them a new dimension to the day when they come and join us. The three schools, the Garm School here in Arranmore, the two national schools. Um, but the social aspect for the clients, even with we're just meeting up with friends, the loneliness in the rural side of things, as you say yourself, is massive. So they have to. It just gives them a meeting place, to meet up with friends, to socialise, a few activities, outings. We're very fortunate. We've been got a lot of funding, a lot of help through DLDC, helping us with applications. We just did a trip there last week to Crawley and out to Leo's Tavern, and it was a massive success. We've got another outing planned now in July. And this is something that they focus on and they get ready for, and they're planning, for a few weeks at a time. It gives them something to look forward to. So yeah, the day centre is a massive part of the community. Being so far away from friends and family, we even have a Facebook page, and that seems to draw an awful lot of attention. People like to see what's going on, any activities that are on. We try and showcase it on our Facebook page and let people far from home see what's going on and see their friends and family enjoying themselves and getting together. So yeah, I'm very lucky that we have such a great support and great clients attending the day centre,
And finally, Martin, a deal like today wouldn't be possible without the support of a number of partners.
Yeah, that's true. And we to recognise that it is a community involvement program. We have a voluntary steering committee that oversees the Active Arranmore program, John, and that's made up of representation from the island itself, from stakeholders that we've representatives from our senior community here, from the school. We have representatives from youth services and Donegal Youth Service, and we have Donegal Sports Partnership, and also the community venues here, CCFM and the Core Common, and we need to ensure that we're getting the voice from all the stakeholders on the island. So that's the people that are resident here, but also the other agencies here. And we, as Maureen had mentioned, there's a lot of community collaboration work, John, and everyone is involved, and everyone wants to make it a success for the legacy piece for all the residents on the island. And it's great that we can cater for the entire demographic. But yeah, we have to recognise our support that we receive from our steering committee members and appreciate their direction, especially our coordinators. We're very lucky that the coordinators on the program are islanders themselves, and that they have that lived experience, and they have that literally the experience on the ground, as they say. But because they live and work and play on an island, that they're able to give that precise insight on what's actually going to work and what's of need and what's the gaps, what's going to be the benefit and so on. And we're just delighted with that, and it's a fantastic, enjoyable program, and I'm delighted to be here today to be able to showcase it out. So I just hope everyone's a good day, and we get continued support for the program.
Yeah, you even have support from the man above, it seems, who sorted out the weather for you. So how lucky is that?
Well, last year we were here, it wasn't as nice,
okay.
But we were just chatting to the great, the fantastic crew down there making the barbecue, that they were barbecuing in the rain last year in under the umbrellas. So I think there was a lot of prayers for today that the sun was coming out.
Yeah, well, the weather's playing its part, and it's great to see. Okay, then, Martin and Maureen, best of luck with the afternoon ahead, and thanks for having a wee chat with us. Appreciate it.
Can I just ask a big shout out to anyone in Glasgow that's listening? I've got friends and family over there, and I've got an uncle that's a bit sick at the moment. So big shout out to Charlie and Biddy in Glasgow. Hope you're keeping well. Thanks for that.
No bother, Maureen. Best of luck.